Hey guys, it's Skulker3 and welcome to part 7 of Let's Play Rhythm Tengoku. In the last part, I think you know what we did. In this part, we're gonna do the same. Well, not do the same, we're gonna do similar. We're gonna complete this con, that's what I'm saying. And here we have Karate Man 2. It sounds basically the same so far, doesn't it? But here's the little difference. You managed to catch me out there. But yes, this song will slow down and also speed up later on, and so it can be a bit tricky. The speeding up, so you have to be able to deal with varying speeds without any sort of real notification of the speed changing. It's just going to sort of happen. You can't be ready for it. Otherwise, it's basically the same. Just keep pressing A to smash the stuff, and you're good to go. She sounds really weird when her voice is going low. Oh. It's getting a bit ridiculous. I don't quite know what she said. It sounds like you are growing up well for that. What does that even mean? I think it might be one of those sort of things where the Japanese using English, and it doesn't really matter what it means, just as long as it sounds okay to them. Ow. An important thing to note about that ending note. Yeah. Try again, because I think it's because I missed that one, so it brought my thing all the way down to 0 just for the last bit. So that's fantastic. But yeah, the thing to note about the last one is that it's randomized, like what speed it's going at. So one time, as we saw there, it was a bit faster, but another time it could be really slow, it could be really fast, it could be normal. But yes, superb attempt to go! So yeah, as you saw there, I think the final one was a bit faster that time. If it wasn't, then I'm clearly just going insane. But also that took me 3 attempts overall, and the second one it was really slow, so I might sort of edit that in just as a sort of, behold, I was not lying to you! But I should imagine you guys can trust me, right? Right. And yes, so, here we have Onion Guy 2! Revenge of Onion Guy. And this can be a real troublemaker. Doesn't look too bad so far, right? Just you wait, my friends. See, that fools me right there. But yeah, they ask you to do a lot of mashing sort of stuff. Not so far yet, but they do put some really irregular rhythms so far. Trying to focus on rhythm while talking ruins my English. Oops. It also ruins my rhythm. So nothing works overall, since I'm trying to use English and rhythm, and if I can use neither well, then know, it's sort of a... I don't even know how to describe that. It's just... it destroying itself, essentially. It also helps be able to hear the rhythm, which, of course, I can't do when I'm talking. Whoops, I somehow think I'm not getting a superb on this. Look at that! This game didn't feature any of the things I was expecting. Maybe that's just in the remix. I think it's just in the remix. Well, of course it's just in the remix, because if it wasn't there, then surely. Yes, so I have to go back and peel or pluck those onions and potato. I'll be back! Thank God it let me pass on that one. I did not think it would let me do it unless I got those damned 3 on that last onion potato thing there. Which I did not want to do, because for some reason I can't tap that quickly. Like, I'm generally really good at button mashing, but not when it matters in a rhythm, apparently. Yes, now we move on to the second version of a Ninja Guardian thing. This one, you might remember, because we've had several things. We've been some kind of guardian. Same controls as always, only they're going to mix up the rhythm a bit more. Or going to make more complex rhythms. Oh, I'm really not good at this game. I don't know, not this minigame I mean. And this game overall, I think. But yeah, I think I'm kind of killing the girl here. But yeah, some of the notes get really close together. Those are pretty close, but I think they get even closer. I'm just gonna go crazy here and say that. Oh boy. Oh, there's 5 of them now! So you have to be nice and quick with your fingers. And I clearly wasn't! Whoopsie! Maybe some other day. I think these two are really close. Yeah, basically the same. So I can do those ones, but, you know, the normal ones I can't do apparently. Just inept in the wrong places. Well, I think that's probably a try again. Yeah, looks try again-y to me. And so we're gonna get yelled at by our ancestor boss. Wait, is he our ancestor or is the Guardian guy our ancestor? I'm gonna say the Guardian was our ancestor. So maybe the boss was the ancestor of the girl, and he's really pissed off that we didn't save his great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter or niece or something. I don't know, but in any case, I've got to try that again. So, superb attempt, go! Now what I want to know is, why were those, what seem to be fully grown men, firing random pellets at that girl for no apparent reason? And Guardian Ancestor approves of what we've done today. Oh, fireworks. Sorry, I won't play you right now. As much as I enjoy you, I think you'll destroy Bandicam, so... too bad. Because I've tried boosting up stuff again, just because I'm crazy. But yes, you might not recognize this one immediately, but this is Spacewalk 2. And... it gets nice and tricky for us. In terms of the rhythm, it's all exactly the same. You just have to keep tapping A on the squares, and keep it up like that. However, you'll see where this game gets nice and tricky later. I think it's a fair way in though, so we're gonna have to wait. Just be patient, guys. The horror will come when it's good and ready. Yeah, you may have noticed there seems to be some giant blue thing. Well, those giant blue things are in this stage. In fact, there's one right now. And what you need to do is you need to skip the beat that's underneath the fish, or else you get hit and electrocuted. And I think hitting one means you lose the game instantly. I'm not sure, but that's the impression I get. So yeah, make sure you don't hit those guys, or else it's curtains for you, as they say. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it must be something to do with drama. But yeah, it's not really that bad, but it doesn't give you any warning if you don't speak Japanese, at least. So you might just go, what are those fish there about? And, you know, if you had a lick of common sense, you might be able to work it out anyway. But if you were curious, you might just go, I'm gonna try jumping into that, and then, boom, you're dead! And that's not what anyone wants. At least I hope no one wants you dead. That would be a shame. Oop. You also need to be careful to be able to get the beat just after them, and not on them! Okay, yeah, so if you do hit a fish by accident, like I did there, then instant game over. Well, not instant game over, but instant failed minigame and a try again. So, yeah, don't hit them. It's going to end badly. So, yes, I'm going to go and do my superb attempt now. Back in a sec. Right, I'm feeling fairly confident that was a superb attempt, since I missed, like half-missed 2 of them or something? So, you know, yeah, there's a superb for us. I'm good with that, and we're now flying among the stars, as we kind of were before. Oh god, no. I'm not ready for this. You might not be able to tell entirely, but this is Marching Squad 2. I keep giving them new names for whatever, and this one is horrible. We're being ruled by this crazy bunny girl, and we are guys in the uniforms there. Kind of adorable uniforms, but horrifying people. But I don't even want to talk because this thing stresses me out so much. But there are so many false moves that it's hard to catch. Oops. She says that the thing where you have to look to the right really quickly sometimes, and also she starts telling you to look to the sides while still marching. Oh. But yeah, it's really difficult Yeah, when you don't understand the orders being yelled at you. And you see there, it sounded like she was going to tell you to start marching again, but actually she said look to the left, or look to the right. Actually no, for them it would be looking to the left. But, oh god. This really just makes me stressed. I'm not doing too bad overall. Famous last words. You see? I still maintain that compared to how I usually do. Compared to how I usually do, I'm doing a lot better. I think this is the end. Yeah, here we go. But I've definitely not got a superb there based on that explosion I had, but... Oh, that was a try again, even. Oh no, it was just okay. That's fine. Considering I was talking at the same time, I'm incredibly amazed by that. I usually fail that several times. But I guess, like, I practiced enough to be able to do it vaguely okay for this, which is always a plus. But yes, now I'm going to go and do as many takes as it takes to do my superb attempt. Back in a bit. I think I've done it. Yes, at last! Oh boy. I really didn't fail all that much in my attempts overall. I mean, obviously quite a few times, so I didn't get superb, but... Oy vey, that was not fun. Anyways, we're now moving on to Remix 8, because I've decided to do a really freaking weird thing, but hey, whatever. So yes, I'll see you guys just in a sec for you, but for me, an entire different recording session. Moving on! So, remix number 8 then. Let's just get this started. I really don't remember this one. This is a good start. Oh, I vaguely remember this one. I seem to remember being a bit tricksy. But, what do I know? I'm a moron. But we're still adorable little bunnies. So that's the important bit. As long as you're a bunny, everything is fine. Oh god, monkeys. I don't know, I seem to remember this one giving me a surprising amount of trouble. I'm not sure why so surprising, but I think I just remember it giving me trouble. This isn't like any of the remixes you've seen before, is it? See, there's one specific bit I remember, but I can't remember if it's in this or if it's... Anyway, this is the bit I remember. You see, you have to listen to that to get your audio cue, and then you have to repeat it. You have to be nice and quick there, and that generally catches me out the first time, but because it always catches me out, I've just remembered it, so it's all fine and well. Oh boy, that didn't go too happily. We'll get it next time. And now Karate Joe is awesome! I think because I missed that one plant part in the previous section with him, I missed the transition where he became all badass and black and white and everything. But, you know, it's all sardines. Oh boy, I'm not doing too fantastic thus far. Ah, this is what I was thinking of with... Sorry, with the tricky bit of the turnips or onions or whatever. Was where they started covering up the hairs, so you have to remember it. But yeah, and that gets nice and horrible for us later on, and I'm going to be quiet here so I can hear what they say. Oh, that's all we need to do. And you don't even get to see it that time, you have to obey the rhythm. Which I did perfectly fine, apparently, so that's all well and good. Strange, this game telling you to focus on rhythm, isn't it? It's almost like it's a rhythm-based game or something. But yeah. So they really... I find when the makers of this game want to be tricky and like, dicks to you, they definitely can do it. I think they enjoy it at times. Like with false ends and false beginnings to songs. I don't think there's so much of that. I don't think there's so much of that in this game, but certainly in later installments. But we'll get into that later. Ooh. Hooray! And he got a strange face for doing that. Was that a superb? It was a superb! Hooray! We superbed it all. And so yes, now it's back to my past self to awkwardly end this video. I'll see you then. It occurs to me that after completing that I didn't do particularly good commentary as the end of this, when it would be unlocking this thing, but I'll just say goodbye now. Goodbye guys, thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play Rhythm Tengoku, and in the next part we'll be doing Column 8 and Remix 9. I'm beginning to wonder why I did all this weird stuff to make it just more awkward for me to edit. Actually, I know perfectly why, and I still feel just about the same about it. I just wish I wasn't quite so rubbish while doing so. In any case, I will see you guys in the next part. Goodbye.